In today's short video, I'm going to show you two examples of the 1-2 punch combo that we talked about 3 weeks ago. This 1-2 punch combo is fairly simple. It all revolves around the idea of seeing either the buyers or the sellers have one attempt at trying to shift momentum in one direction, then the other side trying to fight them, price action not really going a whole lot of anywhere, before you see that same initial side come right back in, and this is their second punch. So this is what we call the 1-2 punch combo, and in today's video, I'm going to show you two more examples of this setup. If you haven't already watched this video, I'd recommend watching it before this one. It will go into this entire setup and this idea in more detail. Now the two stocks that I'm going to talk about in today's video are ORCL and ETN Corporation. These are the two stocks that appeared on our overlap tab and the two to end the day in essence. So they're the last two that triggered. TSLA, app, and SVIX all didn't really have any interesting opportunities today, but as soon as we had ETN and ORCL, you could see price action behaved a little differently. I will still go through all five just so you can see these first three charts as well. Now let's start first with ORCL. ORCL was the one that triggered most recently on our chart before the markets closed. And here's what a chart of ORCL looked like. We had selling activity take place in that 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific hour, and that continued in the 10 to 11 a.m. Pacific hour as well. Now here we have our momentum setup that we can recognize. We have all of these Keltner channel wedges, we have the edge signal, and we had our momentum cross. However, if you zoom in from the 5-minute to the 2-minute, in this momentum cross, in this entire move, you can also spot one example of the 1-2 punch combo. So coming right back into the 2-minute time frame chart, you can now see in that price action we were just looking at, momentum crosses first, where buyers come in. This is the 3-period EMA crossing above the 8. We have the buyers take us in one direction. The sellers try to reverse that. Price doesn't really go a whole lot of anywhere here, and then we see the buyers come right back in and momentum kicks back in the initial direction. So here's one example inside of ORCL where on that 2-minute you had a 1-2 punch combo, and on the 5-minute you had the classic momentum reversal setup, the one that we're already familiar with and I've talked about in great detail. Now let's look at the next example, which was inside of ETN Corporation. And inside of ETN Corporation, we can see similar time period, this is towards the end, where we had price action first crossed down once. We then had the bulls try to reverse price action. Price doesn't go a whole lot of anywhere beyond where our momentum crosses. And finally, we can see the sellers come right back in, defend that level, and price has its final follow through. So this 1-2 punch combo pattern, I think, is one worth paying attention to. It allows you to do things like zoom in on a 2-minute when you see a very nice signal on a 5-minute, pinpoint where you want to get in. It's very easy to see even right here. Or you can even use something like a 5-minute time frame chart like we saw inside of ETN and even ORCL as your guiding light. Now the final three stocks that I promised we'd go through, SVIX, app, and TSLA. If we look at SVIX, you can see the clouds have inverted here. So no real edge, nothing worth talking about. Inside of app 11, you can see price action hit our models and very quickly reverse before really any kind of ability to participate in this. So this reversal happened a little too quick. And then finally, TSLA, same idea, price action reversed very quickly here before getting any sort of price stabilizing action here. It was really a jolt in one direction or the other. And even on the 2-minute time frame chart, we can see price action just behaves a little bit more erratically compared to something more like the ETN and the ORCL examples that we just talked about. I hope you found today's video useful for those of you that are studying this 1-2 punch combo and trying to incorporate it into your trading. I think it's a pattern that if you study a little bit more, starts to become intuitive in second nature and really adds a nice edge to your trading. Take care everyone, good luck trading, and I'll see you in our next update.